All right, so to start off this podcast, I just need to say we are missing a couple of our guys today. Jordan,
Quinten,
Quinten, whatever you want to call him. They're on a field trip in SDC. So today you're going to hear a little story by me and old Chase here. Chase?
We're here to talk to you today about college athletes and money involved with college athletes. So the predicament here is
the predicament is that should college athletes be getting paid? And it goes both ways in my eyes, but I do, my personal opinion, think that they should get paid. I mean,
they're making millions of dollars at campuses just off one player that's maybe making $6,000 or $7,000 a year on scholarships.
Yeah.
That's if they don't have a full ride.
And they have hundreds of people and kids wearing their name on the back of their jersey, and they don't get anything for that.
And paying to get in for a $100 ticket to watch these kids that aren't getting paid.
Yeah. So, and I think also in college, if you're playing a sport, that's equivalent to having a full-time job.
For sure.
Think about it. You got to balance school and a sport that you basically have to work for year-round. So it's kind of a messed up deal.
It is. But then we can take it in these campuses, if we look at it from a different angle, you say that they are paying them with scholarships, but if you were to be greedy, is that enough? Is that enough for them?
Yeah. And, you also have to look at it like there are kids that go to NAIA schools, really small colleges. Maybe they don't even have jerseys you can buy with names and all that. So the question is, should all colleges be able to get paid? All college athletes be able to get paid?
Yeah. And especially I think they should get paid, especially because the risks that they're endeavoring. Football is the biggest risk, just playing the sport in general. So, and now they're not getting any money for it.
Yeah.
Except for scholarships, which is, it's a good thing, but it's still not trying to be greedy, but it's not enough.
Yeah. And balancing out classes too. College is hard.
Oh yeah, there you go. You gotta buy books, you have to pay for dorm life, you have to pay for this and that. So what else? What would a college athlete do, Mike, to get paid? What would they like? How would this start?
Are you talking about what's the first step in getting them paid?
Yeah, cause when I go D1, I want to know what my payment's gonna be.
Well, yeah, if you go D1, yeah.
Ah.
But I'd say all the athletes need to start getting their paper, their pen and pad out, and writing about this stuff and sending it in, and starting a petition on it of some sort, getting it passed. It's gonna have to start with them, not other people that don't actually do it.
So see, this is another thing that comes to mind is some college athletes do get paid, but it's illegal. So
that is true.
When a coach it's unfair for the athlete because of course he wants to get paid, but then when he gets paid, he's forced to go to that team, do whatever they say, because if they report him, then he's ineligible to play ever.
That was also true.
So they should just make it to where it needs to be.
If they were already getting paid in the first place, they wouldn't have to worry about the legal troubles their coaches paying them illegally and risking their scholarships.
That's so messed up too when they do that.
Yeah.
Because like the player literally wants the money so bad and has so much things to do with it now. And then they just take the coach / scout or whoever is recruiting, takes advantage of them. And they know that they can't have money, but they want it. So they have to take it. Like
it's kind of a bad deal.
I guess it goes by morals and if they really do want to take it. But
yeah.
Okay, so now Quinten and Jordan, what do you all think?
All right, so we're back on this beautiful Thursday morning. Me and Chase are here, and along with us is Jordan and Quinten, and they're here to talk to us about their opinions on college athletes getting paid. So bring it on to them.
All right, so pretty much my opinion on this topic would be, I mean, they're being paid in tuition, a lot of them, like full rides. But what I have a problem with is these teams selling merchandise with like the players' names on them, and the players not getting any profit off of that. I think that's like kind of a load of bull honky. I think it's a scam.
I would agree. Yeah, we made a point on that yesterday as well.
I did.
I think that's what's going through most people's heads these days, and I think it's pretty unfair to those players. So, Jordan, what are your thoughts on that?
I definitely think that college athletes get enough benefits to make up for not being paid, with the fact that they get free education, they get free dorms for the most part if they're getting a full ride, they get their books paid for, and some of them, I even have friends that play D1 sports who get money per week to spend, so they get a lot of money, and maybe the money that they don't get with the jerseys that Quinten mentioned, it goes towards having better equipment for their team and doing all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if they should necessarily get paid, but I think
so the money that they get per week, that's just for food though, right?
No, it's just for whatever they want.
I feel like that's probably not a good thing.
I think there's some endorsement issues. I think that's the main thing that we can go down to on that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people kind of compare it to the NFL, which it's not. It's the main.
That is true.
The main business of these colleges is being a college, offering classes and stuff. So a lot of these college athletes are going to school to get degrees, not just professionally playing football.
That is true.
So I think they should get paid, but I agree with Jordan in the sense that the college is selling themselves to the player. So we have this kind of education here, and so this is why you should come here, and we'll pay for your scholarship.
Another thing to think about too is what about D2 and D3 colleges that aren't able to give full rides,
that aren't televised,
and they're not televised,
don't make as much money off of any of the games.
It's not it wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't really be fair to. If they were getting paid, it wouldn't be fair to all the other D2, D3 colleges.
Well, let me ask you guys this, though. You think that college athletes should get paid? Should every college athlete get paid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No offense to them, but if they're not D1 at the big level, then they just...
No, but every single D1 athlete, because they're still bench warmers on the football team that never play, should they get paid the same amount as the starters?
But that's the thing.
Well, the same thing goes for not as many people watch college lacrosse as they do college football.
So I think it really just comes down to the endorsements. That might be the only issue.
That's I just don't think that most people would immediately think of football or basketball, but if they start getting paid from the college, then like every D1 sport at that college would have to get paid the same amount, right? Maybe not the same amount, but they'd have to get paid, so they'd just have to start paying the male cheerleaders sitting on the sideline, and they'd have to start paying the track people that nobody goes to their events, like, because that's just how it would have to go.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't work.
But I guess it'd be, how bad do you want to play for that college? Because, like, that's why people go to those colleges anyways, because you can get full ride. If you're that good, you can get a full ride anywhere. And you pick that college for a reason. So, some people would just go without the money, but some people are really pushing to get that money.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So another topic that has been brought to mind is it's about high school sports and if these students should have to pay to get into the games, to watch their peers play sports. You know, and like that, it's like about the whole school spirit thing and the culture. If you want if you want your high school to be a better place and people to join together more, should they have to pay to go watch their friends?
So what do you think?
Play?
Is your like question just based off of like should other athletes have to pay to watch other athletes?
No, just athletes or not, should they?
The whole school.
Yeah, the students at the school.
If you attend that school.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the charge kind of takes away. I mean, it's not a huge price or like it's not really a big deal ever, but it's just kind of something that takes away from some people's like motivation to go watch their fellow students like play a sport. So
I also think it's like it's literally like $2 or $3, and I honestly don't think they should have to pay to go watch and support and show like their team spirit and stuff for Kickapoo. But on the other hand, like they're going to support the team. That money that they pay, the $2, literally just don't get a Coke before you go, and that's like another way of supporting a team because like that money might not go back towards that sport, but it goes back towards like Kickapoo sports. So like they're going to support the team, but like they could literally just not get a drink before the game, and they're like supporting the team in two ways, like physically and like through money. So like I think it's like you're still kind of showing your school spirit giving $2, even though it's kind of messed up that they have to pay to go watch, but like it's going back to make our teams even better in the next years.
So
that is also true.
I think 100% that it should be free because this literally happened last week. A kid named Riker, he wasn't into coming to like football games and everything, and I like convinced him. I was like, you just need to come, like it's fun, like watch the game and like be with a whole bunch of people from Kickapoo. And he was like, okay. And he came, right? And he did not know that it cost $4. So he got to the gate and he was like, I didn't have $4, so I went back home. And I was like, so we could have had
that sucks.
We could have had more attendance just because somebody didn't have the money to get in. And that just like shocks me because like they go to Kickapoo and they're like supporting us.
At football games too, with like the attendance from parents and like other adults, they bring in.
Yeah, you think it'd just be fine. It's like with the amount of attendance that they get from all the parents and like grandparents and all family members, and students should just be able to just come in without having to worry about payment.
Well, here's another point of view. If nobody has to pay to get into the games, all athletes, no matter if they want to go and watch games or not, they have to pay the $50 athletic fee. And the athletic fee goes towards like all the sports and like getting new equipment and supporting that. So all the money that they're paying to get into like the games and stuff is also going on top of that. So if they took out them having to pay it all, our athletic fees would probably go up. So we'd have to pay more to play sports just for them to go watch for free.
That is true. Yeah, there are deals you can do, like buying the athletic pass for $50 or whatever. But there was a administrator at school that made a good point yesterday about having like a T-shirt you could buy, and that's that money goes towards their pass to get into the game, but they just buy a shirt, and it'd be like half the price.
But then they'd have to wear that shirt to every game.
Well, no, like the shirt's not the pass. It's just like you buy a shirt and you have it, but you don't have to like wear it to the games. It's like,
well, how do they know who has the pass then?
Well, like you still get the pass like on your ID.
Tell me if I'm wrong though, but isn't there like we pay the $50 athletic pass for the athletic fees, and we get the green stadium, the red stadium on other people's IDs. They can get those for like
$10.
$10, and then they get into all the home games for free.
Yeah.
So like paying $4 every single home game, which like in football there's 5, right?
Well, it's not just any home game. Actually, it's any game.
But
in Springfield.
Yeah,
the green game in Springfield. I'm pretty positive because SPS, if you pay for the red athletic.
But the green one, I thought gets you into.
It goes towards SPS. Not
that means we can go to like Ozark and get in.
Yeah.
But like.
I don't.
But it
with the green pass.
Only if your team is playing though.
Yeah.
Only if your team's playing. But like, so if they pay the $10, that's however many games. There's volleyball games. There's soccer games. There's football games. So there's like 3 games a week for 7 weeks. Let's just say that's 24 games. If they paid $4 for each one, that's a crap ton of money. Otherwise, they'd pay the $10, $15 for the red pass and get into all of those for $10. So we give them opportunities to save a lot of money when going in. So I feel like it'd be nice if they could get in for free, but also there's deals that they can get to allow them to come and support us for less money, while also still supporting our like teams and stuff and helping us pay for fees and stuff like that. So I think with the athletic fee that like people shouldn't get in for free. Like they can buy that or they can pay it. It's really up to them if they want to make the smart decision.
Yeah. And to think of an administrator's or like somebody high up of the school's perspective, I would be like, if anything, up the prices, because these kids, some of the fans are like diehards, like Jordan Taylor here, and will pay anything to get into the game, and I think that from the administrator's perspective, that I don't think the money's that big of a deal to them. That they wouldn't change. They're not going to change that at all anytime soon.
No.
So.
I actually had. I didn't know that you could get into every game with the Green City Micro, because I thought this might have been when I had the.
It's just the SPS
red
game.
One, but
so
if you
the red one, then the green. You can get
the green one though. I thought I had the green one, like it might have been 2 years ago. I tried to get into a Ozark game with it, and they said that only works, like SPS IDs only work for SPS schools.
It might also. What was it? A football game?
I think it was a volleyball game.
If it's a volleyball game and it was in Ozark, it might have been a tournament. In tournament games, your passes don't work, so you have to pay for the tournament.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like regular league play or whatever you call it.
Yeah, believe me.
And I think that's a little. I'm a little on edge on that one too, because the tournaments they're not much different from normal games, besides the fact that there are more teams playing. Like, I don't think they should just not let you use your ID or whatever pass you have to get in and make you pay, because I mean it's the same thing as a normal season game, really, but you're having to pay for it.
Yeah, I guess do any of you know, does the money go somewhere else?
Well, I'm guessing with tournament, like when you host tournaments and stuff, you have to pay for like they have like coaches, hospitality rooms, and ref rooms like that give food to them, and then also I think they use tournaments as like I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure like some tournaments that they host, they do it to fundraise for their team, and like our team like signs up to go to the Ozark one, and they have to pay a fee as a team to go and play in that tournament. So like us going to watch is also helping.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to help fundraise, but it just is a more competitive event, and like they can end up on top, so they want to see where they're ranked in that tournament. So like they pay a little extra to be able to see where they're ranked at that time. So like it's like helping fundraise that team, but also like we're paying because they signed up to play in a more competitive event so they can see where they're ranked against the other teams.
Alrighty. That was a good talk.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast.
Tell us what you think and subscribe.
Till next time.
See you next time.